This video will demonstrate using iSupe Mobile for the Apple iPad. Begin by opening up Safari Internet Browser on your iPad and go to iSupeLive.com. From there you can log in and you'll be prompted to install iSupe Mobile. You do this by clicking on the menu button, selecting the Add to Home Screen option, and adding an icon to your home screen. Once it's there, it will look like any other application for the iPad. Clicking on this will allow you to log in, and here we'll demonstrate creating a session. After entering a title and description, clicking on the Start Time field will bring up Apple's date time picker. We can pick a date and time that we expect this session to start at, enter a session password, and then go ahead and create the session. Now we'll want to invite our supervisee to attend our session. We'll click on the Send Invitation link, enter our session password and the supervisee's email address. Now let's switch over to their email to see what email they receive. You'll notice in the email there's a description of the session and its connection parameters. There's also a quick link which allows them to quickly join the session. Clicking on this, they'll only have to enter their login information and the session password. If they're on an iPad device, after they log in using the quick join method, they will be prompted to open the iSupe mobile application from the home screen. Once selected, the supervisee can then enter the session. By double tapping on the window, they'll bring up a Send Message dialog box. This dialog contains a number of quick messages. Once brought up, the supervisee can simply tap on one of these choices to quickly send a message to their supervisor. Now let's switch over to the supervisor interface to see what it looks like from their perspective. Once inside the session, the supervisor can also double tap to bring up their Send Message dialog box. Here they can enter free text as they like to send the message to the supervisee. They also have the option of sending what's called an invisible message, a message that's not sent to the supervisee during the session, but is available to the supervisee in the session transcript after the session. The supervisor can also change the status of existing messages. By clicking on an existing message, a Change Status dialog box will come up. For example, this supervisor can change a message from a normal priority message to a high priority message to draw attention to it. Once the session is finished, the supervisor can choose to download a session transcript. They can also email a session transcript to their supervisee by filling out a form. Let's see what this email looks like when the supervisee receives it. This email contains a link to a PDF version of the session transcript. Notice the invisible message that the supervisee could not see before. For more information on the iSupe and iSupe mobile products, visit iSupeLive.com.